Today we are going to be making blueberry muffins with a little scoop of our sourdough. Usually I like to do it with fresh blueberries, but we don't have fresh blueberries right now. We have frozen ones from Costco in the mixed berry pack. So I scooped out as many blueberries as I could out of there. So I guess this recipe would be more of like a mixed berry, I want to say bagel. I don't know why bagel is on my mind. A mixed blueberry muffin. And so let's get started. My son woke up in the middle of me getting all my ingredients ready. So my sourdough is like getting warm and it's trying to bubble over in this little dish. So we need to get started. We need to get this done and get them in the oven. First up, we're gonna mix all of our dry ingredients. So we got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we got a tablespoon of baking powder. This is where you could put your sugar in there, but instead of sugar, I'm gonna be using honey. So you would do 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm gonna put that actually in my wet ingredients instead of my dry ingredients. So you just wanna mix this all together, and you can actually add your blueberries, putting that flour coating on them so they don't stick to the bottom or stick to each other. So you want to do 1.5 cups of blueberries. You could do fresh or frozen. Mine are frozen because that's what I had. So just kind of mix that up, and then we will set this to the side. Blueberry on there. Set this to the side, and then we're gonna mix all of our wet ingredients together. We have 2 eggs. You want them room temperature with the wet ingredients. And then we got 1/4 cup of milk. A 1/2 cup of oil. You could do, this is olive oil, you could do vegetable oil or any other natural oil. Okay, and then a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. Okay, and then we got a 1/2 cup of our sourdough starter. Yeah, that started to get warm, a little bit warm. It wasn't out for very long, but it just kind of started to droop over the sides. You are gonna add your honey if you're gonna do honey. I just did a little under a 1/2 cup. Hey, it's your breakfast. Is it good? Add a little bit of vanilla in there too, so. I always say measure with your heart. So we're gonna whisk this all together. I'm going to fold in your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. So I'm gonna pour that in there. And just go ahead and fold that in. Remember not to over mix. I feel like that is one thing when it comes to most recipes, honestly, is we want to see those lumps gone, but you actually don't. Like, you just want to make sure all of your ingredients are combined together and not like super mixed. Oh yeah, Riggs? Okay, so now we're gonna get a muffin pan and then put some cupcake liners in there and then scoop it in there, and I'll show you what's next. If you want them to be like that bakery style muffin, you put them in the oven at 425 for 6 minutes. As soon as those 6 minutes are up, then you turn it all the way down to 375 degrees, and then you let it bake for the rest of the time. That will give you the best bakery muffins, I promise you. So yeah, we'll check back in once these are out. Just came out of the oven, and let's see what they look like. So I really like these muffins. They are not overly sweet. I'm not sure what they would taste like if you were to do the sugar in them instead of the honey. But if you just make it with the honey, it's not as sweet. And also, if you do use frozen blueberries, I almost said strawberries. If you use frozen blueberries, they are not gonna be as sweet as if you were to use fresh ones. So that's just another side note. I like to use fresh blueberries more because I like that sweeter taste. You can use sour cream instead of Greek yogurt if you rather do that. You could also put in white chocolate chips, and I feel like that is really delicious too. It gives it like that little white chocolate. So like white chocolate chips and blueberries, super good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you try the recipe, let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time.